In today's video, we are going to be analysing MEGL. So to get straight into it, we will be going onto a 4 hour and a daily chart so we can get our psychological resistances. So to start off, we will be looking at resistance levels, and we can see that they are actually quite far from where we currently are, with the closest one being around $32. The reason for this is you can see it is a stock that's had a recent IPO, so really going off normal levels, how we would normally do technical analysis, kind of doesn't work because there isn't levels to go off. So instead we're going to have to turn down the time frame to go down to say a 20-day chart, and over here we can have even less, maybe a 5-day 5-minute. And then this is how we can try and find some levels that are a bit closer to where we currently are. But even this is pushing our levels quite far because at its IPO price it has fallen so far. So it does mean these deviations have gone quite wide. So we do have another resistance at $29.90 and another resistance at $25.80. But again, so far from where we currently are, is there anything else we can do? We can really go down to a 1-day 1-minute, and that will give us levels even closer. But the only thing you need to know, the shorter the time frame, for example, this 1-day 1-minute, the weaker the level. So we can still use them as resistances, but they're just not going to be as strong as the longer term time frames. But we can see we have now a closer resistance at 1560, a lot more possible to kind of get, read to and test, with the next level being kind of at the intraday high around 1775. And so now this will give us some levels if we continue any higher, and that will be at $20. So now we have some solid resistance levels going higher: $15.60, $17.75, $20, $25.75, $29, well, kind of $30, and $32.25. So these are going to be our key resistance levels if the stock goes any higher. And again, you can use these as support levels if the stock's able to break over these levels, come back, retest it, and as long as that level holds, we know this is now kind of support, and we would expect they push to that next deviation. But now, what are going to be some support levels we can look at on MEGL? And again, we kind of run into the same issue. We have to stay on the very short time frames because there really isn't enough data to go off. So again, we got a 1-day 1-minute, we'll go down to a 5-day 5-minute on here. And this will kind of give us some levels, but again, we don't have all of them. So if the stock continues to fall, we do have a support level around $13.50, with the next one being around $12.40, $11.30, $10.20, and $9. So these are really going to be the key support levels that we're paying attention to, and the reason for that is, again, if we're looking even on a 5-day 5-minute, the deviations are so low. For example, we have a half deviation at $1.78. Getting to that level, at least in the near future, is probably not going to happen. So really we can only go off the intraday chart. So these are going to be the key levels that we're kind of looking at. The only way we can add some levels is looking at the gap fill level. So we have a gap fill at around $8.15, which was created yesterday. So that again will be another key support. And really, if we're holding this stock short, that will kind of be our final target, because once we come in, fill the gap, it's more likely to bounce than not. That is the main breakdown on MEGL. If you did enjoy it and you want to see another small cap analysis, check out this video here.